Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw, editorial director at TigerFitness.com and Muscle and Brawn Nutrition CEO. Cool story about bodybuilder Tom Platz and the amount of reps he was able to do with a Herculean amount of weight. And really this story has application for most of us in the lifting realm who think there is a difference between training for strength and training for muscle. Before I get into this story, guys, I encourage you to please check out my Q&A link below. Come on over, post your questions in that Q&A link. I answer every question posted. The best questions I turn into a Q&A video every Sunday, so come back and look for that. Now, there's this notion, I get this question a lot, hey, big, hairy, ugly dude. Hey, big, hairy, ugly dude. What type of, I want to train for strength and I'm early on. I want to train for muscle and I'm early on. What type of rep ranges? Guys, there is no difference between training for strength and training for muscle the first several years of training. And this story I'm going to talk about really shows why. It really is a great example of why they are the same thing. The muscle and strength building process are the same thing for many, many years. It is only after you've built a quality and substantial strength and muscle base that you might have to start attacking weaknesses as a bodybuilder, or you might have to start training with lower reps as a powerlifter. But 90% of your strength and muscle base are built the same way. Now let me talk about Tom Platz. This is a story of a bodybuilder versus a powerlifter and their strength. Tom Platz has some of the largest legs in the history of bodybuilding. Dr. Squat Fred Hatfield is the first powerlifter to squat 1,000 pounds. They got together and they tested their 1 rep max. The powerlifter, Dr. Squat, beat Tom Platz by a substantial margin. Now, after this 1 rep max, they dropped the weight and they performed rep work. Now, I believe it was with 600 pounds or so, but I could be wrong. I don't have the exact numbers handy, and I don't remember the story, but it's around that range. Tom Platz killed the rep work, while Dr. Squat was substantially lower. So, even though Tom Platz wasn't powerlifter strong, he could do a Herculean amount of weight for a bazillion reps. And this was still, even though he wasn't as strong as the strongest man in the world at that time on the squat, he was only a couple degrees lower, and even without training for low rep sets. So this really illustrates the importance of building a base with rep work. If Tom Platz would have added singles, doubles, and triples on at that point, he could have worked towards building his one rep max strength up closer, over 900 pounds, 950 or whatever. But still, he was able to build a 1 rep max over 800 pounds, I believe, just by doing volumes and volumes and volumes of rep work. And this is important because this is what the base lifter should do. This is what all of us need the first several years of training is rep work. You are still building your strength to a substantial degree, maybe not as strong as the strongest men in the world, but you are still building a substantial, I repeat, a substantial amount of strength by doing rep work. Now, let me explain something to you at a level that most lifters can connect with. Let's say you go into the gym and you're a noob, like me. When I first hit the gym, I could only do 95 pounds on the bench for 3 reps. That was way back in 1986. Turn the clock back, kids. I'm old. So, let's say I got to the point where I could do 95 pounds on the bench for 3 sets of 10 reps. Let's say 5 sets of 10 reps. I got super strong in like the first 4 months and I got up to 95 pounds for 5 sets of 10 reps. If I never performed a low rep set and I focused on getting my 5x10 scheme up to 225 pounds by 5 sets of 10 reps, I would be Herculean strong, even though I never train for 1 rep max strength. This is how it works for everyone. This is how it should work for everyone starting out to build muscle and strength. If you have the end goal of building strength, you need a volume of rep work. You need a volume of rep work, a base of rep work to pack on the muscle mass to give you a quality muscular base should you decide to move on and move from that Tom Platz Herculean strength level to the greatest of all time at that time, Dr. Squat. So you need, if you focus on going into the gym and building that base, like using the example, 95 pounds on the bench for 5 sets of 10, and just trying to get as much on the bar as you can for 5 sets of 10, you are going to be Herculean strong without ever training in lower rep sets. This, my friends, is how it works. You can use any set and rep scheme, it doesn't matter. But the point is, bodybuilding, a lot of bodybuilders say they don't train for strength, and Tom Platz didn't train for end limit strength. That doesn't mean he's not strong. There are, pound for pound, so many natural bodybuilders and unnatural bodybuilders that I met will tell me, hey, big, hairy, ugly dude, I do not train for strength. And then when I go into the gym, they're sumo deadlifting 645 pounds, or they're incline dumbbell bench pressing with 150s, and I'm like, holy cow, they're incredibly strong. So never forget that you do not need to build your strength base. In fact, it's inefficient to try to build your strength base without rep work. Whether your goal is muscle building, whether your goal is strength, you need to get in the gym and hammer out reps. It's going to build and focus on progression. It's going to give you an incredible amount of strength, and it'll give you a mass increase should you decide to move on to powerlifting or something in the strength realm. So guys, I hope this video has been of some help. Again, if you have any questions or comments, hit up my Q&A link below. I answer every question posted. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I would appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.